because someone gave, week in, week out, we're able to open up the doors of our beautiful church and serve more than 1,000 children through Planetkids. Throughout the week, we're able to go into local primary schools and serve at the local commission housing and bless families in our city. We count it a great honour that we get to be a part of empowering generations to win generations. A particular story comes to mind of this little 9-year-old boy in Planetkids. You see, we met him about a year ago and his family came in a desperate situation. The little boy was struggling with some mental health challenges. He was suicidal and had depression. This little boy couldn't sleep in his own room. He wasn't able to attend school like every other kid and he needed 24-hour care. Church, this boy was in need of an encounter with Jesus. But someone from our great church reached out to them and said, why don't you bring him along to Planet Shakers? Miracles happen here. I remember the first Sunday that they came to church, meeting them at the check-in area and helping them drop off their little boy. Because of our kids ministry, they were able to leave their son in our care and he could have one-on-one care, so they were able to go into church. And in that same service, the parents made a decision to invite Jesus into their heart. That moment began breakthrough for their entire lives. I remember saying to them, if you give God 3 months, keep coming along to church, plant yourselves in his house, we will see breakthrough in your son's life, and I believe that you'll see a miracle. So they did that, and week after week, we began to see God beginning to break through. This little boy began to make friends, he began to enjoy Planetkids, and his walls began to come down. This little boy too invited Jesus into his heart and started to see a miracle unfolding. 3 months later, this family went back to the doctor and the doctor was astounded. He was a changed little boy. He now no longer needed medication. He was able to sleep in his own room. He was able to go back to school and make friends with all of the other children, all because of what Jesus had done in his heart. This is not just a story about one 9-year-old boy, but it's a story that's impacted his entire family. They will never be the same again. It's a story that they'll tell to his children and their children's children. And it's not just one about our beautiful church, but it's a story about our faithful God.